Well, hey, today, in the world, I wanted to give you an idea. A lot of people asking me. It was a question I want. People was asking is, what do you think is easy to do? Work a job or be an entrepreneur? So I said, well, it's a lot of success stories of entrepreneurs out here that's making things work. But then you have to think about it like this. Well, you work a job and you make money, but you do something you love on the side that you just love to do. So you make the money to build what you want to do in the future. Like me, prime example. I love entrepreneur. I love to blog and I love to write. I love to do videos. I love to do Craigslist marketing, Instagram marketing, YouTube marketing, all different types of ways. So um, to make an idea of it, you have to first mastermind with someone who's doing the same thing as you. Prime example is when I started, I had a mentor. When I first came in, I was working a job at the post office, and my mentor told me to work a job to make enough money to build what I need to do. And after 2 years, I built it up to an idea of where I needed to go. So the question here is what people what people started, what person started a long time ago. Well, I can give a prime example here. Like look at Facebook. Um Facebook. He started he started in college to build um Zuckerberg started in college at 19. He had people he wanted to start the business with, but people did not believe in his idea. But now look what Facebook is after 10 to 15 years. Now he a billionaire. And a lot of people have to realize being an entrepreneur is hard to be it, but you need to work through it. Because if you stop, you will never know how far you can go. So a lot of people I see what they do nowadays is where they'll come in business, start for 60 days, 30 days, and be like, well, I'm not a millionaire already. You can't. Things take time in life. Everything is not successful. It's like prime example. I have a friend who wanted to be the same, who wanted to do entrepreneurship. So I told him, well, it takes at least a year or two for you to be successful, or maybe a year. He said, but why I gotta wait a year? I said, well, you go to college and you wait 4 years just to get a job for college, and you still paying back a student loan. But then the funny thing about it, he had to become an intern for another 2 years. So that's 4 years for school and 2 years for intern. So that's 6 years altogether just to get a job. And in the job, he only getting paid $20,000 a year. So you still paying back student loans, and you got a job that you only getting paid $20,000 a year. So the process of this, the idea of it, is for you to find something you love to do on the side of a job that you want to get. Successful is like Bill Gates. Bill Gates started at the bottom and had to work his way up, and then he finally found that idea to where he can become successful. Microsoft. Look at Walt Disney. Walt Disney worked at a newspaper company, but they told him that he wasn't creative. But then went found the way to get to Hollywood, and he started making animation films. And now look at him. He's successful after 30 years, 50 years. And you cannot tell me that it's not easy to make it. A lot of people gives up. A lot of people give up quickly, and they don't never try to go as far to make it. So the question here is, what's a successful story of entrepreneurship? Well, what you need to do now is find something that you love to do. Maybe join a company at a like a low startup cost. Work it for a whole year. Don't sit there and just do one thing one time and think you're supposed to just be successful. Make a video, do Craigslist, do YouTube, do Pinterest, do all different types of sites, and in a whole year come back to me and tell me that you didn't get results. Because everybody I always talk to, anybody I give them an idea of what they need to do, everybody always come back with results. But the people that don't is the people that didn't do anything. And I say you can get 10 people to sign up with you in a company, but only one person out of all 10 of the people might put in the work and might make it successful. but a lot of people give up too quickly. They say they want it, but how bad do you want it? So the question here I want you to answer here is how bad do you want to be successful, and how hard would you work to get there? So if you feel like, well, if I start today and next week I don't see results, I quit. Well, you won't never be successful because Bill Gates took years for him to even get off his feet. Walt Disney took him years to even get off his feet. Steve Jobs took him years to get off his feet. Everybody has obstacles to where you have to work your way to the top. But the only way you can do that if you grind like it's your life. Like Eric Thompson said, you have to feel like you about to drown and you need to come up for air. And if you don't want to come up for air as bad as you want to breathe, then what's the point of you trying to be an entrepreneur? Because everybody, I understand that everybody needs a job. We understand that. But the question is, in the next 5 years, where would you be at the next 5 years? So if you don't start something now and become successful at something, how would you ever be able to progress to another level? So in the next 10 years, you could be doing something on the side, making a little money, and then you can branch out to the top. And you never know how far you can get with that, with the services or with the idea you want to come up with. So the last thing I want to tell you here is, at the bottom of the video, the left side of the video, above the video, on the right side of the video, I want you to go in my description and add me on Facebook, my Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube videos to get more information about me. And something else I want you to do, when you add me on Facebook, I want you to message me and maybe we can connect and maybe we can swap ideas. And if you have any ideas that you can come up with, maybe we can go back and forth and find something like find a marketing skill that I can come up with and show my team members, or we can show each other and help each other out. Because working as one and not helping people, I mean, why? Because I had one person yesterday who came in my inbox and added me and told me that his upline, he joined with him at a $5,000 price. $5,000 is a lot of money. I started with only $20 in a different company, but he started in this company. He came to me to ask me, how do you make YouTube video? I mean, how do you rank YouTube videos? I was thinking to myself, who is his sponsor? He told me who his sponsor was, and you know what happened is I said, well, I don't mind showing you. So I told him to come to a webinar that a person was having that I knew about, and in the team, and then I took the time to help him, and he's seen a little results, but not the best. But he's starting it, and I didn't ask him for any money. But it's the way you help people, because everyone needs help. Even when I started out, I needed help. So what I love to do sometimes is, if you have any questions you want asked, I don't mind doing videos, reviews, giving you any types of ideas that you need. But what I ask in return is you add me as a friend on Facebook, add me a friend on Instagram, and maybe we can connect more. And I hope you have a great day, and you love my review on successful stories of entrepreneurs and how to be an entrepreneur and how hard you need to work there. Never give up on any kind of dream you have, because like, look at my little brother. He played basketball. Never know how far he can get in life. So I always tell him, don't never give up. You never know how far you can go. So the question here is, how far are you willing to go to be successful for your future, for your kids, or for your grandkids, anything. So I'm starting young, so in the future, my kids can be successful, and my grandkids can have a future. So I started from the bottom and I'm working my way to the top. In the next 10 years, I should make enough money to survive and help my family out in the future. And I hope you connect with me on any of my social media sites that's in the description in the video. And I hope you have a great day.